Well, we got one more hot day before things finally start to feel a bit more fall-like. Meteorologist Chris Bianchi, and yes, we're taking a look outside at yet another 80-plus, perhaps 90-degree day for us here in Denver. I know the calendar says it's September the 27th. It feels probably more like July the 15th based on that weather that we're seeing today. In fact, we're going to be nearing a daily record. Probably won't get there, but today's record of 92 in a little bit of jeopardy. We'll probably get close to it, but probably not quite get to that 92-degree reading. Again, our forecast high is 89 degrees, which would, by the way, match what we got up to yesterday. Back-to-back 89-degree days at the end of September. How about that? Current temperature 82 in Denver, so already as of noon we're getting up there, and some spots in the eastern plains already at 90 or above. Bit of a foreshadowing of what we'll see here in the Mile High City later on today. Mountains 60s and 70s, but notice down here into southern Colorado, Alamosa, the San Luis Valley 72, Lake City, Telluride area about 70 mid-60s for us. That's where we're seeing some of that added cloud cover, and that's courtesy of our next upper level low. That will bring us some more unsettled weather starting a little bit today in southern Colorado, but really more in earnest for your day tomorrow. And that, by the way, could include a bit of snow for some of us in the highest elevations. But southern Colorado seeing some of that cloud cover increase thanks to that upper level low trying to spin its way in our direction. Denver, the I-70 corridor, will stay dry for your day today. It's more tomorrow when we start to see that cloud cover increase in our direction and also bring the mountains a bit more of a shower chance. Now, again, southern Colorado, the San Juans, the Sangre de Cristos, the wet mountains, and on south here in the San Luis Valley, that's where we're going to have the chance for some overnight showers and, yes, some higher elevation snows as well. Notice some of those little blue dots dotting on up. Could be the first little dusting of snow for the San Juans as well as in the Sangre de Cristos so far this season. But again, I-70 on north, we're going to stay dry through the night and into your morning hours tomorrow. We'll see a little bit of cloud cover working its way into the Denver area. Most of this will be some mid and high level cloud cover, but again, we should stay dry overnight along the urban corridors, just far southern Colorado, looking at those chances for a shower overnight into your Tuesday morning. So tonight we do drop back into the mid-50s here in Denver. Sunset 6:47. Just feels like it's getting earlier and earlier and just accelerating. Well, it is getting earlier and earlier, but it feels like it's getting way earlier basically every day now at this point. We are, by the way, at the kind of peak time where that sunrise, sunset time really does, again, accelerate the most right now that we're here at the vernal, getting into the peak of fall here. But tomorrow, 81 degrees. It is a bit cooler, not exactly a whole lot cooler, but you'll notice it a little bit for your day tomorrow. Most of that is because of that increased cloud cover. We'll see some peaks of sunshine, but again, we do have some cloud cover around, and that will keep us a bit on the cooler side. Temperatures we get into tomorrow, a lot of 70s and 80s in the eastern plains. The mountains, 60s and even some 50s popping on up for those highs. And then you get into those forecast highs around the metro area for your day tomorrow. 81 Erie, 79 Boulder, 62 Nederland, and 57 Winter Park. So again, a noticeable cool down for your day tomorrow, but we're, by the way, still running above average for this time of year with those highs generally in the 70s and the 80s. Denver, we're normally 76, 77 this time of year for an average high. So when we're talking about low 80s, yes, that's cooler, but by no stretch of the imagination is that where we should be for this time of year. Now, in terms of that forecast, watch as I put this into motion. Those showers really kind of expand here. So a lot more coverage in showers and even a few rumbles of thunder as we get into your day tomorrow. And notice we're starting to see a little bit of pink here pop on up tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night. That would be a little bit of wet snow at 12,000, 13,000 feet. Maybe not a great day to do a 14er tomorrow, as we're going to be looking at some of that wet snow tomorrow. And then you head south through the West Elks, the Maroon Bells, and into the San Juans and the Sangre de Cristos. Again, those highest elevations getting a bit of snow, but we do get some of that chilly rain into the mountain towns as well. But then by Thursday, Wednesday and Thursday, we see our next system drop on in from the north and west. And this is into Utah, where the Wasatch and the Uinta Mountains get a bit of snow. That'll be our next sharp cold front. And that for us here in Denver is going to finally bring us some real pumpkin spice, whatever weather for us by your Wednesday into your Thursday. And that's thanks to a deep trough of low pressure that kicks its way on through the region. That'll bring us the cold air. And yes, again, some meaningfully cooler air. We're not talking about 70s and low 80s as our cool down. We're actually going to be talking about 60s and the mountains getting maybe a few slushy inches of snowfall at those highest elevations. So some cool, unsettled weather for the middle part of the week. And that 7-day forecast looks like this. Wednesday, we feel the meaningful cool down. Thursday, a high in just the low 60s, likely our coolest weather in about 4 or 5 months by your Thursday. And then by the end of the week and to the weekend, we gradually rebound. I will say this for Saturday and Sunday, since we've got a little bit more time, we can get into some of those details here. Saturday and Sunday, the computer models are in a fair bit of disagreement about what's going to happen this weekend. So if you're asking what it looks like for this weekend, I would tentatively say it looks dry, but that could change here. Again, I probably need another day or two to kind of figure out what we're going to be looking at for this weekend, at least along the urban corridor. That upper level low is just kind of sitting and spinning, and where exactly it spins and moves to will determine what our weekend looks like. But at this point, we'll take a kind of a blend of the averages and go with low 70s and sunshine for now. That could change. But in the meantime, appreciate you watching here on Facebook Watch and on Facebook Live and on 9 News Watch. I'm meteorologist Chris Bianchi, and have a great rest of your day.